Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Slow down. You're moving too fast. Be more like your brother. This plant's budding pods. You don't have to go? Well, if you do, don't do it up here. Today we hit the ground running. Had to do a few giveaways on Twitter and stage a few more blog posts. I've been answering a lot more community questions submitted by you out there, and that's kind of fun to have all those things posted to my blog, because inevitably people will ask the same questions and I can now just point them there, have them search, or continue to answer the same questions next week when they're asked again by different people. It's a double-edged sword, really. I appreciate being in the position to have people want to ask me questions. Happy to give the answers, too. But there's only so much time in the day, and I need a fiber break. That's the stuff. Okay, break's over. Time to get back to work. That's not work, Wicket. I almost forgot. It's important to stay hydrated, otherwise when you drool, nothing comes out.
I don't think I'm going to be able to make the bed today. Maybe Wicket can help you.
I just took a shower and now need to go through a morning grooming ritual, starting with antiperspirant and deodorant, being very careful not to get it on Diana's robe. I use antiperspirant and deodorant because I'm very much not into perspiring or being odorous. Next, I need to make sure I can see, so I clean my glasses with a pre-moistened cloth. I prefer them pre-moistened because when they're post-moistened, they don't work as well. I gotta make sure that the remainder of my sideburns are not hanging over my glasses. Some people like that. Next, I need to make sure that I've tweezed any extraneous hairs sitting in between my eyebrows. And I like using these tweezers. Here, I'll do it like all the makeup gurus do. These tweezers work well because they've got a pointed end, and it tends not to hurt so much when I pluck. This way, when I hold my vlogging camera up close to my face, you don't get an eyeful of unibrow. And yes, I tend to cross my eyes when I look closer at things because I can't see up close with my glasses on. I'm nearsighted. So it's usually easier for me to do it this way. But I didn't want to do it that way because then you wouldn't be able to see everything that was going on. Then I take the spool boy and I brush out my eyebrows and lip brow and lowenbrow. There we go. Now, I need to make sure I smell good because on top of the deodorant, I also have to reodorize myself. I like spraying the top of my head because I tend to sweat up there, and that way when I walk by and someone tries to smell my hair, it smells good. There we go. I did it just like Diana would. Aw, thank you, Wicket. I really wasn't expecting you to make the bed, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, and it was a pain in the ass to try to make it around Pixie, let me tell ya. But what Wicket didn't tell you is that I folded the blanket.
Oh, yeah. Good job there, Pixie. Diana was right. Nobody wanted it. It's getting warmer out, which is going to make it difficult for me to continue to wear hoodies, like I enjoy doing throughout the year. I suppose 75 isn't bad, as far as Fahrenheit temperatures are concerned. I wish we could all just use Kelvin. Or Hobbs. Diana's not around to laugh at my awkward jokes, even if she doesn't think they're funny or doesn't understand them. Did you just giggle? I'm gonna make you a deal. I'll shave my mustache the day that people stop commenting about it.
She was a hotel detective, but now she's gotten promoted. I don't think it was the money, chauffeurs or pearls or fancy cars or diamond rings.
Steve Mannering, a patron, poses a good "what would you do" question and includes this joke on his postcard. And the question he poses for me to answer in the "what would you do" series of videos that are exclusive to patrons is a pretty good one. I'll put it in the queue. It's too hot out. The bank teller just complimented me on my, oh God, what the hell? It's a big goose in the middle of the road. Okay. Good luck with that. Be careful. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, I was telling you that the bank teller had complimented me on my hoodie. And she said, "Nice Dalek." I was like, "What?" She said it again, "Nice Dalek." And I looked down and I was like, oh, she thinks I'm wearing a Dalek hoodie. Didn't have the heart to tell her it's an X-Wing pilot hoodie. And her heart's in the right place, and at least she's nerd enough to know what a Dalek is, even though she wouldn't be able to identify one.
Hello?
Hey!
Hey.
So you're not gonna believe what just happened to me. I'm driving along, and a goose started walking right in front of my car.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was running afoul. I didn't hit it. It's still alive, at least that I know of. That was definitely a first.
What?
Well, the goose walking in front of my path. Waddling, really.
I remember when we had that problem here in Texas, and cows would just, just stand there, and you'd honk at it, and it wouldn't move.
Well, these creatures are a little larger than cows.
Larger?
Well, I'm sorry, smaller.
Oh, I was like, what kind of goose was this?
No, I don't know if you knew this. There's an attack of these Canadian geese, and they are substantially bigger than the American varieties. Remember a few weeks back when I was in San Francisco with Diana for that Intel speaking engagement? They sent me this as a gift, and I didn't have it yet. Someone else sent me this Darth Vader toast impressionator, if that's the appropriate word to use. Oh, toast stamp. Toast stamp. Oh, beer. What is it about you that makes me not want to do anything for the rest of the day? I don't know, but I still have to do things for the rest of the day.
Bad robot! You bored?
Oh, I'm not bored. I got plenty of things to do.
Well, why don't you go do them instead of talking to me? When in fact, you're talking to yourself. I hope you realize. Hey, Dad, there's something at the front door.
No, there's not.
Fooled you.
Believe it or not, I'm making progress in getting my workshop back in working order. Because it's a workshop, I'm supposed to get work done, but I can't get as much work done as I'd like to get done because the place is a little disheveled. I need to open the packages in which sit various figures. But I don't want to open the packages because then they won't be worth as much as they are now, which probably isn't much to begin with. And Wicket keeps eating my workshop. Oh, ow, that hurt. I wasn't expecting half the pantry to fall on me. Don't worry, I'll survive. You don't need to call an ambulance. I'll make sure you're fed. But if I die, you have my permission to eat my body as protein. But try to ration me out because there's only so much crust to go around. Ow! Alright, now I gotta check out what the hell fell on me. Enjoy. Wicket, where the hell did you go? I poured you your food. What were you expecting? Filet mignon? No. This is your bowl. Good boy. I'll be fine with this soft shell tortilla, which isn't so soft. Did I scare you, bud? I'm sorry. Thanks again for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, watching even more of our videos right now, after clicking the gear icon next to the subscribed button on a YouTube page to enable updates for our vlog.